Our team is Azure Hackers, and we are going to demo what we did for the Carbon Hack 2024. The project is an extension of the Azure Importer, which is available in the unofficial plugins repository. The extension is going to help anyone who's going to measure workloads, emissions from workloads deployed on Azure by just providing a subscription ID. To give an overview, the the extension will use the Azure Monitor API to collect observations from all Azure resources sitting inside a subscription and run it through the computational pipeline. The output will be observations or matrices like CPU utilization, memory bytes, etc. And these will be fed into a bunch of computational pipelines like Teeds curve, cloud metadata, SCIE plugins, and then the output will be deployed as a SCI value. We'll now look at the demo of the tool. We have forked the Azure Importer unofficial plugin and created our own repository. The plugin that we are going to show is our own plugin. If you see here, this is our custom plugin that we have created. And here you can see the manifest file that we have created for the uh, project. There are multiple files that have been changed. There's the API file change, index file change, and tabs file change. If I can just quickly run the demo, I'm giving the manifest file as input, which is the Azure Importer Advanced file. I'm going to also create a sample output. I'll just quickly show you here that this is a folder which is going to get dumped with the output. And just to confirm for all of you, the last available file is sample output 15. I'm going to run and call it sample output 16. We'll just wait for it to run. The uh, the npm makes calls to the Azure Importer API as we showed, as we talked about in the overview session. And for every Azure resource type that is there in the subscription, it is able to pull all the matrices and run it through the Impact Framework computation pipeline. For the purposes of this demo, we have restricted it to all virtual machines. But as you see, we have parameterized it. So the metric namespace, if you change it to app service or Synapse or SQL, those corresponding resource types from Azure subscription will be pulled as part of the metrics output. We could also do all, in which case I just have to remove it from the parameter and make it run for the entire subscription. So if you see here, the output is already shown. The subscription, we had a virtual machine, couple of virtual machines running, and for both the virtual machines, it is able to pull the percentage CPU value. It is also trying to import this value. At this point, it has already made the call and the values are returned. It is also trying to run it through the Impact Framework computation pipeline. We just have to wait probably 10 seconds, and you could see the output in the um, local folder here. Let's just try to refresh it. Yeah. So these are the input files that was already part of the manifest, and then the output value are available in terms of CPU utilization, memory utilization. If we give the next manifest file, we should be able to run it through the rest of the computational pipeline and get the SCI values. Thank you.